YouTube, today we're checking out Selesnya Magecraft, seeing if this is a viable deck on the ladder. So we're planning to play Clever Lumancer, Leonin Light Scribe, and Dragon's Guard Elite. Then in combination with a bunch of cheap spells that we have, some of which are allowing us to learn, we can then play a Show of Confidence, get a ton of Magecraft triggers, put a ton of +1/+1 counters on our creatures, and crush our opponent. So that's the deck. Let's see how it plays. Okay, we go first. 2 Lumancers again. It's a nice start, though we need some learn, we need some green mana. It's a perennial problem, it seems. Facing Usher of the Fallen, okay. I think here we play out the other Lumancer, pass the turn. And if we draw a green source, we can go like Gift of the Fae, the double Lumancer attack. They hit me for 2, they're Usher, sure. I'll allow it. Play another Usher, sure. Then play another 1-drop. Selfless Savior, sure. Okay. So this gives us some interesting choices. We could go Gift into Mage Duel, but they're going to just sack the Savior to protect something. I guess what we just do this turn is go Gift of the Fae on one of the Lumancers, attack with the other one. Oh, it gave me the bad auto tap. That's unfortunate. But what we can do is do Mage Duel. Have this one fight the other Usher. So we use our mana, not in the worst way. We get to attack in for 11. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, they take 11. Didn't expect that. Though I guess we had double buff Lumancers. By an Apparition, get rid of one of them, sure. Get another land. Snipe the Usher. I'm gonna give it indestructible. We'll go to combat. Attack in for 2 more. Go to 7. And then we'll flyer. We can hit something else, another spell. We might be in business. Not anyone's game. They get red. Interesting. They were Boros this whole time. Okay, they Usher, Boast, make a 1/1. Stomp, Lumancer. Okay, Guiding Voice. That's actually something. Actually gives us a 2-turn clock. So we're pretty much dead for another Apparition, but we're out of Bone Crusher Stomp range, so that's a good thing. If they're running Giant Killer, we're exposed to that. They play Blade Historian. I don't think we're dead. I think we got it. Yeah, we go to 3. Okay, look at that. Take down Boros aggro. What do we got here? We have Clever Lumancer, Lovestruck, Mage Duel. Say hello to my opponent. Draw a green source, we're in business, otherwise it could be trouble. Opponent appears to be on mono white. Definitely gonna have to add in some pathways, I think. At the very least, break climb pathways. Opponent playing an aspirant, so they're already on the aggro. Now this is potentially good though. We can play Lumamancer and do Guiding Voice on one of the Lumancers. We can get in for some damage. Then I guess we probably just want to get Expanded Anatomy. Attack for 3. Got 3 mana, they're eyeing my Lumomancers. They might have an apparition in hand, looking to snipe one of them. Now they play Selfless Savior. Okay, put the counter on the Alcid. Yep, attack for 3. Oh, we should attack for 1 more, but yeah, okay, there they go. Hit me for 4. Yep, no blocks. Really need to get green. Split up the counters so that if they do have an apparition, they don't just blow us out. You get to attack here for 7. And if we draw another land next turn, we can go Guiding Voice, play another one. We'll put on some good pressure at least, even if they are gaining back a significant amount of life per turn. Now we're going to at least stop some of their aggro, presumably, because we have this 2-3 back on defense. So, Blade Historian. Okay, their stuff gets Double Strike. That's annoying. We really need that green source so we can Mage Duel. The counter on the Aspirant. I mean, I guess they can sack the Saviors, so there's no real point in blocking. We're gonna loot here. Get rid of the Love Strike Beast, I guess. Hey! We might actually be able to get a comeback here. If they have the Blade Historian. Only. Although I guess they can just sacrifice it to get Blade Historian indestructible. Yep, they do. Close. We came close, but not quite there. So mulligan that because we didn't have a good combination of lands to what we could play. This is looking much better. Double Dragon's Guard, Elite. Maybe we just send back Defiant Strike. Though it does cantrip. We're gonna try to send back the Love Struck. The 1/1 isn't going to be all that relevant. I think I'd rather just have these elites here. Opponent, though, probably on Boros. Well, okay, we get it back anyway. Probably on Boros, either Renota or Aggro, so we'll see here. Place Professor of Symbology. Unexpected. Let's see what they learn for. Finding a Spirit Summoning. Okay. Not meta anyway. I like that. I like that. They had a Dragon's Guard Elite. Bit risky. We are exposing it, but I think it's best to just get one down. Draw an untapped land next turn. You can play another Dragon's Guard Elite and play Guiding Voice. Get some counters on them both. So it's kind of a high risk, high reward. Okay, yep, they stop one of them. Sure. They attack here. Attack with the Professor. Yeah, we'll trade. Mage Duel. We're just gonna be greedy. We're gonna run out the other one. If they have another Bone Crusher in hand, one of their last 3 cards, then so be it. We've gotten bested. Blade Historian. Okay, that's actually perfect because we have this Mage Duel now. Opponent is gonna attack us. Okay, actually they don't attack us. Curious. So which color do we want? I think we want white. Okay. Leonin Light Scribe. I guess another thing they can do is give their Blade Historian indestructible until end of turn. Play that to keep in mind. I think we just play out Love Struck. It's a good blocker. Gives us the ability to kind of grow Dragon's Guard Elite, or gradually, with less pressure. Though on the other hand, we are exposing it to a stomp. It's risky. Opponent plays Professor of Symbology. Probably going to grab another Spirit Summoning if I had to guess. What? Did they choose nothing? Oh no. Opponent made the fatal blunder. Play a Bone Crusher, sure. Okay, so we have a Clever Lumancer. They haven't really presented much. I mean, they have this Bone Crusher Giant, but that can hit me for 8. Double Strike. The other thing I have to keep in mind too is that this Love Struck can't attack. I don't really have any 1/1s either. Though I could grab a Pest Summoning with the Lesson, or with the Learn. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of go for the greedy line again and again here. Just going wide right now, and then having all these cheap instants and sorceries next turn that I can use to kind of start going off. Play a Spellbinder. Okay. It's gonna get to make one of these more expensive. Maybe Guiding Voice, because it lets me learn, but I choose Defiant Strike. Interesting choice. I have Professor. They get a loot this time. And then maybe misclick last time. Maybe they're playing on mobile or something. Okay, Mascot Exhibition. They're on 5 mana, so they're close to using it. Okay. We can play Guiding Voice. I think we put it on the Dragon's Guard Elite because we can double the amount of counters on it at some point. Could then just go for Expanded Anatomy. I think that's definitely what we want to grab. Just a question of where do we put it. I guess, wait a minute. If we go Mage Duel, fight the Blade Historian. Yeah, we gotta just put it on the Elite, like I said. Doubling purposes. Attack in with those two. Don't think I want to attack with the Light Scribe. Like triple block or something? Do they think that they're creatures that double strike on blocks? Looks like they might think that. I'm gonna play as Luminarch Aspirant. We're still 2 turns away from the Mascot Exhibition. Still have hope. We do have this Spellbinder hitting us for 8 in the air. It's a bit annoying, but we do have Mage Duel now. So what we can do is Defiant Strike into Mage Duel. Might be lethal. Very Guide Mother change anything? Actually it does, right? Because it's a better way of getting Dragon's Guard Elite in. We can give it flying. And we can still Mage Duel. And if we play the Guide Mother, now Lovestruck can attack. So we have Mage Duel, we have Dragon's Guard. Fight the Blade Historian. So we hit for 14 in the air. And they have to block. Okay, I thought they just had enough. So we defeat Boros Aggro. I think this is a mulligan. No creatures. A little better. We have 1 creature, but not all that great. So they mulliganed as well. That's good. They're on rogues, though, it seems. We'll keep 6. I think we just send back a land. This deck doesn't have much card selection. Okay, they don't do anything on 1, though, so they don't have any... the 1/1 flying rogue. I forget its name right now. We're gonna play a plains to hide what we're doing. Next turn we can go Dragon's Guard Elite. Keep up fight is 1. Okay, opponent gets a Temple of Deceit now. Put 1 on top. Okay, another Dragon's Guard Elite. That's interesting. See if they counter it. Do get to play around Terraria Disruption this way. There's that. I'll pass the turn. Okay. I thought about doing something. I might have that disruption, but unclear. Okay, so we'll play a land. Play the Dragon's Guard Elite, another one. Second copy. In case they try to kill my other one. Something like that. I think we'll play fight is 1. Do they have another kill spell? They're thinking about it, it seems like. Maybe a Drown in the Lock. Okay. Get the other one down. Gonna bounce it? Nope. Flashing a Soaring Thought Thief. Okay, they're gonna jump? No, okay. Interesting. Not sure what my opponent's up to, but that's okay. So next turn we could Tendrils plus Show. Get some action going. Only had 3 cards in the yard right now, so there's that. Okay, opponent was mousing over Soaring Thought Thief, and I was about to say, are they gonna like, you know, ninjutsu in Zarathan? But no, they have Lurrus as their companion, so that's not an option. They can't have that in their main deck. And okay, so they've drawn a Wind Robber since their first few turns. That's the card I was stumbling with for the name. So I think what we do is just do Devouring Tendrils, having this Elite fight this Thought Thief. See if they let that happen. They have another Heartless Act. Okay, it's not gonna work out so well, but it seems like they don't. They could use Heartless Act to remove tokens. Counter target spell. Sure, that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna get a whole bunch of tokens here, though. A bunch of counters, rather. Attacking for 13. Let's go. Let's do it. Have the Mage Jewel in hand as well. Do they go to 3, or do they chump here? Okay, they chump. They go to 10. If we draw another green source, we can start doubling the counters on these Dragon's Guard. So they'll be kind of giving me something to do with my mana. Assuming they both get wiped out. To do with a Extinction event, they're going to hit their own Soaring Thought Thief as well, so there's that going for me. They don't attack. Yeah, but what we can do is do Guiding Voice. Get Expanded anatomy. Pump one of them. Have the other one fight the Soaring Thought Thief. Try to just win. Get 2 lethal attackers. Unless they have a counterspell. Okay, yep, they have a Geronimo lock, so they kill one of them. We get to attack in for 12. So they chump, so they don't have a Thieves Guild Enforcer. Otherwise they would have just instantly deployed that. Thrown it down in front of the Dragon's Guard Elite. So we know that one of these cards isn't a Thieves Guild Enforcer. We don't know what the other one is. We know they have 5 mana, so they can potentially get Lures to hand, but can't guarantee to play it. We're looking at the graveyard, so it might be Agadeem's Awakening. Call of the Death Dwellers. Okay. So one of them does get a Death Touch token, huh? Or counter. I keep calling them tokens, but they are counters! They put the Death Touch, interesting, on the Wind Robber. You would think you would do it the other way, because you're probably going to be sacking the Wind Robber. We'll play that so we can start doubling counters. I guess we just pass. It doesn't give it trample, so start going exponential here. Opponent though gets Lures to hand. Back with the Soaring Thought Thief and the Wind Robber. Okay, yeah, I should hold that back. So Tendrils would help us here. Fight is one. With 17. The only good thing here is that my opponent doesn't have much in the yard right now, and if they sacrifice the Wind Robber, they lose the Death Touch counter. We're gonna play at the Light Scribe, start going a bit wider. Just pass the turn after that. 22-22. They need Fling in here or something. That'd be interesting. Playing the Crag Crown pathways as kind of like free, and then having like a Kazul's Fury or two. Okay, but opponent, they have another Wind Robber, so they can kind of sack this one every turn to draw cards. So they're in a bit of a pickle. It's kind of an aggressive plan as well, attacking with this Wind Robber. I guess we just attack with both. Hit them for 2. Okay, they chump with their Wind Robber, sack it. Yep. Go to 8. Yeah, Lumimancer. Probably need like a couple of study breaks in here or something, for being honest. Okay, Wind Robber. I land. Crack the land. And Soaring Thought Thief. Hit me for 6, so you have 1 turn to find an answer, basically. Here, probably a study break would be lethal. Okay. Whatever we could have drawn, that wasn't it. Quite unfortunate. Almost got there. but Rogues is able to turn the corner